Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my 1 to 99 hunter guide. In this guide I'll go through all the useful items, loads and loads of different ways to train hunter, and including some unconventional ways where I can, as hunter has so many different ways to train. Some can be better than others for XP, but then other ways may be more convenient. I'm also going to cover fast and efficient ways to get up to 800k XP an hour and over if you're really efficient at doing the high level hunter methods in this video. Also I'll include timestamps in the description if you want to skip to a specific part of the video, as this video is quite a long one as there's so many things to talk about. You guys voted for this one on the straw poll. There'll be a new straw poll in the description for the next 1 to 99 guide. Thank you to everyone who voted on this one, and make sure you go in the description, click the link to have your say on the next 1 to 99 guide. First up, just going to be speaking about some useful items. The first useful item, and probably my favourite one, is the enhanced yaktwee stick. An enhanced yaktwee stick gives a 5% XP increase in hunter if it's wielded while hunting, doing anything at all in hunter. The stick requires 72 hunter to obtain because you need to hunt 1000 charm sprites to receive it as a reward. I have a charming sprites guide if you need help with how to obtain the yaktwee stick. You can click on screen now to see that guide if you want to know more about it and obtain your 5% increase in hunter XP. It's also an alright way to train hunter at 72 plus. I done it on my 10 HP hero for charms in order to do summoning, as I couldn't do combat anyway. So if you want some extra charms and get some decent amount of XP and you're around 72 hunter, it'd be the perfect time to do it. I speak more about XP rates and charm rates in the guide, so feel free to click that if you want to know more. Next up is another amazing item for hunter, and that's the hunter's outfit. Each piece gives a 1% bonus XP boost, and the full 5 pieces give an additional 1% XP for a maximum of 6% bonus for all 5 pieces. This even stacks with the yaktwee stick for 11% bonus XP. It's absolutely crazy an amount of bonus XP you can get in hunter. That's not even mentioning the 3% same world avatar buff, and then other things like the desert panther aura and things like that you can use to boost it even further. It can be purchased using chimes and taijutsu from Maikeru reward shop on the Ark. You can easily get the taijutsu from doing mini quests or by searching Uncharted Isles. Chimes can be traded from resources on the Ark, so just by doing the Ark in general you'll get chimes. The full set costs a total of 10k chimes and 10 taijutsu, which honestly doesn't take too long to get at all, and the Ark's really good XP at the same time, so it doesn't really feel like a really tedious process like some of the mini games and stuff does. The Ark is actually useful, so it feels quite good doing it. You can click there on screen for my Ark guide if you needed help learning more or how to start the Ark, etc. Hunter on the Ark is the fastest thing, and it's just so good in general, and this hunter outfit just tips it over the edge. Another really useful thing that you should be using while doing hunter if you can are summoning familiars. There are 5 summoning familiars that give you a boost in hunter. The boost you get is an invisible boost. This means that you can't do higher level hunting, but you catch the creatures more effectively, which means they're going to be attracted to your traps a bit more often, and they won't break your traps as much, and they'll be caught more often. There are a couple of different ones that you could use. You can use the Spirit Kaya and the other spirit ones at 57 that give 5 invisible boosts to hunter and last 49 minutes. At level 71, the best one to use is the Arctic Bear. It boosts it invisibly by 7 but only lasts 28 minutes. This is okay though, because you can just take multiple and then you can stay there for a long period of time if you take a summoning potion or a super restore alongside it to make sure you have enough summoning points to re-summon the familiar. At level 92 you can do the Wolpertinger, which lasts longer but still only gives 5 invisible boosts, so in my opinion that one's not worth it and I'd stick to the Arctic Bear. Another useful item is scentless potions. Scentless potions cause all traps laid to act if they had been smoked using a torch. This means that smoking a trap normally removes a player's scent from it, which means the scentless potion will act this way. This increases the chance of a creature approaching it and being caught. Each dose of a scentless potion lasts for 6 minutes. Always a useful thing to use, as it can lure things more often, and this then makes you catch more in an hour. The next useful item I want to talk about is the combined catalyst fragment. The catalyst fragment is obtained by completing the Sliske's endgame quest, and it is a reward from doing it. You get 3 different catalyst fragments which you can combine all together in order to get a combined catalyst fragment to save space and make it have all the uses in one. The uses that we want to use is the Hunter Catalyst Fragment part, and this part resets box, tortle, imp and bird traps, as well as Marashsamore plants on failure to trap prey while hunting. This is just a really good quality of life item that really helps with Hunter and speeds it up a little bit. You get an extra bonus when wearing the fragment along with the necklace of shadows and the ring of whispers. This is that you will sometimes find manifested knowledge when training. This will offer experience in the skill you were training when it appeared. In this case, it will offer you Hunter experience as it appears. So if you wear the necklace and the ring while training Hunter, it will just give you a little bit of bonus experience in Hunter here and there. Definitely a very useful item to consider using if you've done Sliske's endgame. The next item we have is the Tracker Aura. Tracker Auras increase your chance of catching a creature by a percentage while they are activated. These auras effects last for 1 hour after they are activated. You have 5 different tiers of the Tracker Aura. You have the normal tracker, the greater tracker, the master tracker, the supreme tracker and the legendary tracker. The percentage increases as the tracker aura gets better. Each tracker aura upgrade requires loyalty points to purchase, and you need the one before it in order to purchase the next tier. So you need to have tier 3 before purchasing tier 4 and the like. If you want to get all the way to the tier 5 aura, it's going to cost you 230,000 loyalty points, which is quite a lot. So I probably wouldn't advise buying the really high tier ones if you don't have many loyalty points, but they're definitely a really useful thing to use excess loyalty points if you don't need them, as the legendary tracker aura can give a 15% better chance of catching a creature. Always a really helpful item if you have the loyalty points. Another really useful item you can do every day is a divine location. For Hunter, you can use divine box traps. These divine locations are really effective when training Hunter, as they can be a good source of daily experience. Divine box traps get better with levels. From level 53 when you can start them, all the way up to 77 where they become crazy experience with grenwall spikes. I have all the details about divine box traps in my divine locations guide, so feel free to click on screen if you wish to know more about divine locations. I also speak about all the other divine locations in that guide, so you can see what you can do every day for the best amount of experience for the skills you have currently and what you want to get progression in. But divine box traps are one of the best divine locations, as the Hunter XP they give is pretty damn crazy at 77+. I want to quickly speak about Big Chinchompa. It's actually a really good daily distraction and diversion that can be done twice a day for some Hunter experience. Big Chinchompa takes place every hour at half past the hour. So for example 1:30, 2:30, 3:30 and so on. The entrance to Big Chinchompa is in the Tree Gnome Stronghold. It's just south of the agility course, and it will have a big golden portal where it will instantly take you to the location of the current Big Chinchompa. Big Chinchompa will scale with your level and give a nice boost to your Hunter experience, alongside some great rewards too. Big Chinchompa can scale up to 60,000 experience per game at high levels. One really great reward is the private grenwall tickets. These private grenwall tickets from Big Chompa allow you to get to the private grenwall area. These tickets from Big Chinchompa require 77 Hunter and the Regicide quest to be completed. This means sadly that skillers can't do this method, as they can't actually complete Regicide, but it's still an amazing method for everyone else. The Grenwall portal can be found right near the golden portal entrance to Big Chinchompa. If you get the maximum points of 1,500 in Big Chinchompa, you will get 150 tokens every game. And when hunting in the area, 1 token equals 1 Grenwall. So every Grenwall you'll catch, you'll use up 1 of your tokens. People tend to save these tickets up alongside protein traps. Using the private area with auto-deployed protein traps leads for a very AFK way to train your Hunter. And it can be some very good experience, especially at double XP weekend, which I know a lot of people use their protein traps in the area to get tons and tons of XP in double XP, because quite a few people don't like Hunter. Those people are a bit strange because Hunter is a great skill. Starting off Hunter from levels 1 to 9, you should do the Natural History quiz. This quiz is in the basement section of the Varrock Museum. It has 14 creature displays where you have to answer 3 questions correctly on each to complete them. Don't worry if you get a couple wrong on each display, you can keep answering until you get 3 right. Then you can move on to the next one. Once you have answered all 14 displays correctly, you can complete the mini quest for 1k Hunter and 1k Slayer experience. This will get you from level 1 to 9 Hunter and Slayer. From levels 9 to 20, you should feed ogleroots to rabbits. Feeding ogleroots to rabbits within the Vine Sweeper minigame gives approximately 10,000 experience an hour. You actually only need 3,470 experience for level 20 Hunter, so it should take you around 20 to 25 minutes for level 20. I'll quickly show you how to get to the Vine Sweeper minigame. So to get to the Vine Sweeper minigame, find any tall leprechaun. I'm using the one in Varrock. Just teleport with the tall leprechaun and he'll take you to the Vine Sweeper minigame. We're not actually doing the minigame, we just need to buy roots from this guy. Say we'll buy like 30, you get refunded when you leave here anyway if you have any extra left over. All you gotta do is find some rabbits around the edge, feed them an ogleroot to get some hunter experience. Once you've fed a rabbit, it will dig a hole and then run away. Once you've done that for all the rabbits, just hop worlds and there'll be loads and loads new rabbits to feed, and just keep feeding them until you get to level 20 hunter. Simple as that. From levels 20 to 27 you should hunt tropical wagtails. Tropical wagtails give 11,500 experience an hour. You need 5,260 experience for level 27 hunter. This means it should take around 30 minutes for level 27 doing these. Although I will warn you, this is probably the worst part of Hunter. Levels 20 to 27 with tropical wagtails is so annoying, but it has to be done. For tropical wagtails you want to be just above Glog and below Fedip Hills, about where I am. A bit north of the Hunter Master. Once you're here you can just hunt the wagtails that are flying around. As you can see I've caught a couple. You just got to repeat that process until you get to 27. You can continue doing the tropical wagtails to level 29. If you want an alternative from levels 27 to 29 you can do cobalt skillchompas. These give around 16,000 experience an hour. You only need 2,301 experience for level 29 hunter, so it should literally take 8 to 10 minutes to get to level 29 with these. They're faster and easier than tropical wagtails, so it's worth switching over. For the cobalt skillchompas you want to go just north of the grand tree. You can use the level 19 agility shortcut just to jump down and get to the area. As you can see there's tons of skillchompas around. I've caught a couple, and if you just stay here for a couple of levels it'll be nice and easy. From levels 29 to 46 you should do swamp lizards. These give around 20,000 experience an hour from levels 29 to 40, when you can only do 2 traps at the same time. But then once you hit level 40 these will give around 32,000 experience an hour as you can lay an additional trap. 25,195 experience is needed for 40 hunter, so it should take around 75 minutes for level 40. Then from level 40 you need 30,709 experience for level 46. Then it should take another 55 to 60 minutes to get to level 46. So combined it will be just over 2 hours to get from level 29 to 46 this way. For swamp lizards all you gotta do is set up your traps on these young trees and catch them here. This is the best place to stand. There's another place over to the right if this one's too crowded. Either one works and it's good experience. As you can see in Mauritania just underneath Canifis, this is where the spot is. From levels 46 to level 59 you should do vitidian skillchompas. These give around 34,000 experience an hour. You need 179,903 experience for level 59 hunter. So it should take around 5 to 5.5 hours to get to level 59 doing it this way. These are only slightly faster than the swamp lizards, so you can continue doing swamp lizards if you would prefer that. As for vitidian skillchompas, they're found just south of Port Phasmatis, really far east of Canifis, just underneath where Araxes' lair is. It's a bit dark and gloomy, but it's good XP. From levels 59 to 68 you should do red salamanders. These give around 42,000 experience an hour from 59 to 60. Once you hit level 60 you can lay a 4th trap at the same time, so these will then start granting 61,500 experience an hour. As you only need 25,856 experience for level 60 hunter, you should be able to get that in 40 minutes. Once you've hit 60 hunter, you need 331,290 experience for level 68. That means 68 should take around 5 to 5.5 hours doing red salamanders. For red salamanders, you want to go to where I am, northwest of Tree Gnome Village and north of Castle Wars, just above the observatory near this volcano. This is the best place to hunt the red salamanders. There's 3 right next to each other. The 4th one's a little bit off and can be quite annoying to do sometimes, but it's definitely worth doing all 4. From levels 68 to 77, you can do azure skillchompas. These give around 65 to 85,000 experience an hour depending on how efficient you are and what buffs you are using. Once you get 72 hunter, I'd advise getting the yaktwee stick to boost the experience here as much as possible. You need 870,549 experience for level 77 hunter. This means 77 hunter at azure skillchompas should take 10 to 14 hours. For vitidian skillchompas, they're a bit awkward to get to. You gotta go north of Relica, north of the rock crabs and get onto this snowy part. You can ascend these steps, go all the way over to this little tiny ladder. The little tiny ladder can be a bit hard to click, but once you find it you can click it and climb up it. Once you're up here like this guy is, you can hunt the skillchompas nice and easy, get some decent hunter experience here. Before I talk about the next part, I want to talk about the seren spells and prayers. The Light Within quest, when completed, unlocks all of the spellbook spells and the seren prayers. The crystallise spell locks a skill in node to increase XP and gain 50% more, but it prevents you getting resources. Although with Hunter you still seem to get bones and grenwall spikes when doing crystallized grenwalls. I'm not sure why, but it still gives you them. The light form prayer, when activated, makes this bonus further increased from 50% to 87.5%. So you're just getting a free 87.5% XP bonus whenever you're using these two in conjunction with each other. The crystallise spell requires 88 magic and the light form prayer requires 80 prayer. I will include a useful wiki link for both of these in the description if you want to find out more about them. So from levels 77 to 96 or to level 99, you can do grenwalls using crystallise. Use crystallise and light form for maximum XP per hour like I spoke about in the previous slide. The Taranwin medium set tasks allow baitless grenwall catches, which means you don't have to use your paw your meat, and I would definitely advise getting this, otherwise grenwalls are really annoying to do. If you bring a bone crusher and a herbicide, you'll get extra experience as it will bury the bones for you and get rid of the herbs you sometimes get as well. The demon horn necklace alongside the bone crusher will give you prayer points every time you bury a bone. This means whenever you get a bone from a trap, it will bury it and give you some prayer points back. This minimises the need for potions. You can just bring a couple of super prayer renewals just to get the prayer renewal going and a little bit of prayer back if you need it. These are around 600 to 900k experience an hour depending on your efficiency while doing them. You need 8,208,996 experience for level 96 Hunter. This means doing it this way will take you 10 to 13 hours to get to level 96. If you want to do it all the way to 99 Hunter, you need 11,558,850 experience. This should take you around 14 to 18 hours for level 99 depending on how efficient you are. It's a very fast way to get to level 99. It's one of the fastest ways to get to 99 alongside another method that I'll speak about later, but it's what a lot of people will choose to do in order to get to 96 or 99 Hunter, just because of how fast it really is. Now I'm going to speak about a couple of alternative ways to level up Hunter past level 80 if you don't have access to seren spells or you don't want to crystallise grenwalls. From levels 80 to 88 you can do dragconic jadinkos in the herblore habitat. You need 61 farming in order to plant a red blossom seed and a lurg berry seed in the vine blossom and bush patches in herblore habitat. You also need to build a dark pit. If you don't have 81 construction, you can pay 80,000 GP to have it built for you. Once you have these three things, all you have to do is add a Juju Hunter Potion to the red vine blossom to attract these draconic jadinkos. Each dose of the Juju Hunter Potion lasts for 10 minutes. so you have to reapply it after the 10 minutes. Zamorak Favour will give you 10% more XP hunting jadinkos, so that's also really useful here. And these draconic jadinkos are 100k to 150k experience an hour, depending on how efficient you are. You need 2,399,708 experience for level 88 hunter, so it should take you around 18 to 23 hours for level 88. From levels 88 to 96 or 99 you can do charming moths. Hunting charming moths barehanded needs level 83 agility as well as the 88 hunter to catch them. These moths are in the wilderness, so do not bring anything you do not want to lose. You can get PK'd in the wilderness at any time, so be careful what you take. If you feel confident in the wilderness, you can get 20% more experience with a demonic skull, but that allows any combat level to attack you, so be careful on that one. These are a really effective non-combat way of getting charms. Personally, as soon as I hit 83 agility on my 10 HP pure, I'm going to be doing these for hunter experience, just because I want the charms at the same time. These are around 200 to 230k experience an hour in hunter, and they're also 35 to 45,000 experience an hour in agility. So these are kind of unique because you get agility experience as well. You need 5,298,801 experience for level 96 hunter. So doing it with charming moths should take around 23 to 26 hours. If you want to go to 99 hunter, you need 8,648,655 experience. That means charming moths to 99 would be around 37 to 43 hours. Definitely a really cool method if you want to get some charms, or if you're a 10 HP pure like myself, or if you just want to get the bonus agility experience at the same time as hunter experience. All round good one to choose. From levels 89 to 96 or 99 you can also do crimson skillchompas. These skillchompas are worth 2,043 coins each as well, so they allow for a little bit of money making too while hunting them. These are in the desert, so an enhanced water tiara or a tome of frost will help you survive the desert better than water skins would, and they don't have to clog up your inventory. These are 150k to 170k experience an hour in hunter at these levels. You need 4,842,282 experience for 96 hunter. Doing it with crimson skillchompas would take around 29 to 32 hours. If you want to go all the way to 99 with these, you will need 8,192,136 experience. This would take 48 to 55 hours. From levels 90 to 96 you can do tortles on the arc. I really like tortles because absolutely anyone can do them. Skillers and 10 HP pures and mains, whatever you are, you can do tortles on the arc, which make them a really cool and viable method for everyone. These tortles can be found on Wowsmore or Uncharted Isles. You can catch them using a tortle trap bought from Reggie on Maikeru. These also give around 800 to 900 chimes per hour if you were going to sell their shells. These are around 250 to 290,000 experience an hour depending on your buffs and efficiency. You would need 4,338,245 experience for level 96 hunter. This means getting to 96 hunter with these tortles will take between 15 and 17 hours. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I have an arc guide, so that will be in the description if you need it. So if you need to know how to start out the arc, or if you want to know more about the arc in general, feel free to click the link in the description to go there. And finally, I saved the best method to last. Personally, my favourite method from 96 to 99 is ornate tortles on the arc. These can be found on Uncharted Isles. Each spawn lasts for 200 to 207 ornate tortles. This means you need to harvest 2 spawns in order to do them for 1 hour, as one spawn of 200 will take you around 30 minutes to fully deplete, so you can do 2 spawns in an hour. If you are really efficient at doing it and have different boosts that make it speed up, things like familiars and the catalyst fragment, you will start catching them at a bit of a faster rate, which means you could probably do 2.5 spawns in an hour if you're really on top of the hunter. But typically 2 spawns in an hour is around the rate that you should be looking at. These also give around 1,200 to 1,300 chimes per hour if you were to sell their bowls. When you're looking around the arc, just try and find a double tortle spawn on an island, claim that island, and then you can easily come back to it every day to do an hour of ornate tortles and make it a daily thing, and you'll get some crazy XP gains. I did ornate tortles all the way up to 120 hunter. It was super fast and pretty chill on the arc. I absolutely loved getting 120 hunter this way, and I would advise doing it this way if you were to ever go for 120 or if you're 96 looking to get to 99. These ornate tortles are between 650 to 800k experience an hour. They can get a little tiny bit faster than 800k as well if you have all the buffs and all the boosts, and you're efficient at doing them. From level 96 to 99 hunter you need 3,349,854 experience. So judging by the XP per hour of ornate tortles, this should only take you around 4 to 5 hours to get these 3 levels. Thanks for watching everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video and this guide was helpful to you. Give it a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new for future guides. I think this is one of the longest videos I've ever made. There was just so much information to put into this guide, it was unreal. Make sure you check the description for any of the useful links if you need them, and for the straw poll for the next 1 to 99 guide, so you can put your verdict in on what you want me to make. As always, you can join my friends chat Maikeru if you fancy a chat in game. Goblin Slayers with a Z, my clan is open and all viewers are welcome. We now have over 220 members and the clan is growing by the day, getting stronger and stronger, and a closer tight-knit community with everyone helping each other out. Really happy to see everyone working together to make it such a nice place, so thank you everyone. The Discord is also in the description, so if you fancy chatting on voice communications, feel free to click that link. And until next time, see ya!